We have to make up our minds. Either we want to have segregation or integration. And if we don't want segregation, then we need to get rid of channels like BET and the BET Awards and the Image Awards, where you're only awarded if you're black. If it were the other way around, we would be up in arms. It's a double standard.
So you say there shouldn't be a BET channel?
No, I don't think so, no. Just like there shouldn't be a Black History Month. You know, we're Americans, period, that's it.
Well, you have to. Black History Month. There's White History Month is every other month. So Black History Month is there to spotlight, you know, the history, and it's important, I think.
You know, I think it's the height of hypocrisy that Stacey Dash would say that there should be no BET when she had a recurring role on the BET show, The Game. For one, she was a presenter at the NAACP Theater Awards. Yes, I am talking to you, Miss Dash. She's graced the cover of Jet, Pride, Heart and Soul, Smooth, King. Really, Stacey Dash. I mean, I just think it's incredible that she would give up whatever values she had in the first place to pander to an audience that is sort of angry and scared of people that don't look like them. And she is giving them reason to continue to be angry. No, it's not. And the bottom line is the reason there is a Black History Month is because, as far as I remember, when I was in school, I know nothing about my history.
Right.
I wasn't taught about my history. And so we have that. We have that so that there is an awareness and so that people can
you
learn
just said
information and their history.
But you just said an awareness. And my question is this subconsciously happening where we're not aware?
Let me ask you a question, Paula.
It's just a question I'm wondering.
And I'm going to pose a question to you. What do you know about Black history?
I know what I have learned in school and what I have taken upon myself.
What do you know, aside from there were slaves, how much do you know? How much were you taught in school about Black history?
What I know about Black history, I was taught in school. I also took it upon myself to learn.
Right, okay, so let me just answer my own question.
Booker T. Washington, that's what she knows.
Yeah.
No. Everyone knows about Booker T. Washington.
But the thing is, it's not taught.
Yeah.
Right.
Asian history is not taught in school.
Right.
As it pertains to America.
Mm-hmm.
American history holds all of us, and she's right in that. Yes, we are all Americans, but we are not all treated like Americans.
I get it.
And one of the reasons that there is a BET is because networks wouldn't take a lot of the shows that have an all-black cast.
And they still don't.
Well, they don't always, but ABC has done it, you know. There are things. Yes, it's one of.
Yeah, I know, unfortunately.
You know.
And I'm not saying that I'm not agreeing with her. I'm just wondering if this is stirring something up.
No, it's not stirring anything up. It's already stirred. That's why we had to do this.
And I were talking before. I said if the roles were reversed and I turned on the TV and I'm white and could never see.
You are?
And she's pregnant.
You guys, I don't want to drop a big bomb right now. I am white. But if I turned on the TV and didn't see any character or person that I resonate with, you know, my brother's gay, and I remember there was a time early on when they were putting in one gay character that was always flamboyant and always the best friend with a girl.
Right.
And my brother would say it was really hard for him because he said, it's so frustrating. I'm not like that guy.
He felt
and
like
I
he was
don't see
typecast.
anyone he could ever watch. And so if I were just a white person sitting at home and everything was black, I would, if the roles were reversed, I would look for people I could relate to.
Of course, and it's really difficult, I think, growing up as a person of color when you don't have those images in front of you. It was very difficult for me.
Stereotyping is not something anybody in America really wants to deal with, okay? But unfortunately, we have it. And so we have to put networks aside, you know, Lifetime for women. You know, now there's a Lifetime for black women. Then there's a Lifetime for Asian women. It's like, you know.
It's niche marketing, which we've had forever.
But if all you see is one thing, and you know, you were describing, I think, a lot of these angry people's worst nightmares. Turn on the TV and not seeing them. You know?
I see black people.
Yes.
It was a sixth sense moment. You all know what I'm talking about.
Yes, yes.
Black people are constantly saying, I see white people.
We see white people all the time. They're everywhere.
Montgomery begins. UN Undersecretary Dr. Ralph Bunche is but one of many persons in public life who joined the march. The bridge where before the marchers had been turned back is crossed without incident. By one means or another, practically every foot of the 54-mile course is under surveillance to prevent violence.
But we're being healed. But President Clinton, America is also wounded. And there's hostility now in the great divide between the people. Socially, the fabric of America is being torn apart. And it's black against black, black against white, white against white, white against black, yellow against brown, brown against yellow. We are being torn apart. And we can't gloss it over with nice speeches, my dear Mr. President.